Hi, I'm Mia Taylor.
I'm Kaylee Sennett, and this is our presentation on sleep.
In this TED Talk, these are the different topics that we will be talking about. Okay, now Kaylee's going to talk about the 3 different forms of consciousness.
Okay, consciousness is the awareness of ourselves and of our environment, and then just below that is our subconsciousness, and then below that is our unconscious, which is like our deeper level of awareness. Some more forms of consciousness are daydreaming, dreaming, drowsiness, hallucinations, hypnosis, and meditation. Okay, Mia's going to be talking about how sleep and wake cycle affects behavior and mental processes.
So first, the suprachiasmatic nucleus. It's a pair of cell clusters that's located in the hypothalamus. It controls the circadian rhythm, and the SCN adjusts melatonin in response to light, which modifies our feelings of sleepiness. Next is dual processing, which is information that is often processed simultaneously on conscious and unconscious levels. After that is blind sight, which is response to arousal stimuli without consciously experiencing it. And then parallel processing is multiple processors working together to solve a problem faster, whereas sequential processing is the opposite, and it's our brains focusing on one thought or task at a time, step by step. Now we're going to be talking about the stages of sleep.
All right, the first stage of sleep is non-REM 1. In this stage, there are alpha waves, hypnagogic sensations, which is like you feel like you're falling or floating, and this is more of like a lighter sleep. Next, we have non-REM 2. Non-REM 2 occurs with sleep spindles, theta waves, and it's more of like a deeper relaxation. All right, after non-REM 2, we move into non-REM 3, and this is where we have our deepest sleep, delta waves, and where sleepwalking and talking occur. All right, finally, we have REM, which is rapid eye movement, paradoxal sleep. This is also where our storyline dreams occur, and beta waves. All right, the next topic we will be discussing are dream theories.
So the first dream theory is information processing. Information processing theory is the idea that dreams help us process information and experiences that happen in our waking lives. The second dream theory is activation synthesis theory, which just states that dreams are just our brain's way of trying to make sense of random neural firings that happen throughout our sleep. Lastly is physiological function, which suggests that dreaming serves a biological purpose for our brains, and it states that regular brain stimulation from REM sleep helps to develop and preserve neural pathways throughout our brains. I know it's not on here, but I'm also going to talk about Freud's dream theory, which Freud believed that dreams were your unconscious mind, and he thought that these dreams were your hidden desires, thoughts, and conflicts, and dreams were a way for them to all surface, even if they were disguised, and he believed that by analyzing these dreams, that you could discover these unconscious thoughts.
So, what is the purpose of dreams, and why do we even have them?
Well, the purpose of dreams and the reason that we have them is because it consolidates our memories, it processes emotions, it expresses deep desires, and it practices confronting potential dangers.
Very interesting. All right, the next thing that we are going to be talking about are sleep disorders and disruptions. Starting off with insomnia, which is difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep.
Alexa, what time is it?
It's 8:11 p.m.
Oh my gosh, why can't I fall asleep? Oh my gosh, this is like my 20th time waking up. Hi, I'm Mia and I have insomnia.
All right, the next sleep disorder is sleep apnea, and this is where you stop breathing while you're sleeping. Hi, I'm Kaylee, and I have sleep apnea.
Next is narcolepsy, which is sudden and uncontrollable sleep attacks.
And it happens when you're too excited.
I'm Mia and I suffer from narcolepsy.
All right, the next sleep disorder we have is REM sleep behavior disorder, and this is where people act out their dreams due to a lack of muscle paralysis.
I gotta win!
I'm Kaylee Sennett, and I have REM sleep behavior disorder.
Next sleep disorder we have is sleepwalking, which is where individuals perform tasks while still asleep. I'm Mia and I suffer from sleepwalking.
All right, the next sleep disruption that we have is night terrors. Night terrors are episodes of intense fear and panic during sleep, and they usually cause the person to scream, yell, kick, and they have no recollection of that by the time they wake up.
Hi, I'm Kaylee and I suffer from night terrors.
And for our last and final topic,
It's the importance of sleep. So, how much sleep do we really need?
well, Mia, it depends on your age.
Well, I'm a new mother and this is my infant, so how much sleep should he be getting?
Your infant should be sleeping at least 2/3 of their day.
Wow, 2/3.
2/3.
Okay, well, what about when he becomes a child and he's no longer an infant?
All right, children should be getting at least 8 to 10 hours of sleep every single night. Very important.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask, when he becomes an adolescent, how much sleep should he be getting?
8 to 9 hours.
Wow.
So important.
Well, what about me? I'm an adult.
You should be sleeping at least 1/3 of your day.
Well, wait a second. How many years of my life should I really be sleeping?
We all need 25 years of sleep.
It's kind of sad.
It is really sad.
Okay, so now that I know how much sleep I should be getting, well, how important is it?
Sleep is important for many different reasons, starting with physical restoration, memory consolidation, and emotional regulation. Disruptions of all of these have profound effects on mental and physical well-being.
Lack of sleep may cause disruption with your body's day-to-day function.
These include decision making, like you're making decisions every single day, every single second of your life, like constant. Focus and concentration. This is like when you're taking a test, like if you don't have enough sleep, like maybe difficult to answer some of the questions. Energy, like for sports.
And then some more is physical health, which can be immune suppression, mental health with like anxiety and depression raising, and then wakefulness, trouble staying awake. Lack of sleep one night can lead to REM rebound the next and the next.
All right, REM sleep is when deprived of REM sleep, the body will catch up by increasing the amount of REM sleep each night. Like it occurs over a few nights of sleep.
This is our body's natural response to sleep deprivation.
Thank you for listening to our TED Talk.
And I just really hope that you enjoyed, so thank you.
It was an honor.